Okay, it looks like we are up and running correctly here. Welcome back to another session of Randomized Doom2 Deathmatch Mapping. A stream in which I take a randomly selected texture pack and then construct a deathmatch map from beginning to end within that stream. So I've added 22 more 22 more texture packs since the last session we had on Saturday. So that brings us up to a grand total of 102 options that this wheel can select. So let's go ahead and get that spun and jump right into it. Okay, so a little bit of a difficult one. These are great textures, of course, but they're a little bit. There's not too many to select from. It's not limited by any means. I can still mix in some Doom2 textures if need be, but there's not very many textures by number in this pack. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what I can come up with here. So I'm just going to load that in Ultimate Doom Builder. I've already got the main prompt open for it, as you can see on here. And yeah, we'll get right into it. So give me just one moment while I get that loaded up. Okay, I'm just adding Doom 2 now. Doom 2 is added, and now I just gotta find that texture pack real quick here. And you can't see my file system right now. That's just a, not necessarily a safety precaution, but it just doesn't seem smart to have your file system and all your paths and all that completely open to the public. So I only have the window selected for the map options here. And I've added the silver texture pack now, so we should be able to jump right into it here. Okay. Now, a thing to keep in mind is that I selected Xandronum UDMF because that'll give me the most options for the textures I end up getting. It'll let me, use, all the extra features like slopes and 3D floors and all that good stuff. The main reason I selected Xandronum UDMF is because it'll allow me to put flats on walls and textures on ceilings and floors. And that will open up a lot more options with a smaller pack like this. So, we're dealing with silver style textures. So if you're familiar with like Sean 2 and all those kind of textures from Doom 2, that's kind of what we're going to be working with here today. Now, these textures are nice because they do have a bunch of different lighting varieties. There's, orange lights, green lights, red lights, all inset into different varieties of silver texture. So we're going to be looking at some kind of tech base here, some kind of silver tech base, evidently. Yeah, it should be interesting. I had a very limited pack last session, which only had a total of 20 textures and flats combined. This has a bit more than that, so I'm not too worried, but it will still probably likely be fairly challenging here. I'm just dropping my placeholder textures in right now, which I use seal5_1 for both floor and ceiling. And then instead of Startan 2, I use the gray crate textures, and I find that helps me measure things a little bit better. Okay, so we've got this large room here. I'm going to see what I can come up with. Now, when I think of silver textures, I think of tech, obviously. But I also think of stuff like generators, elevators, Yeah, it'll be an interesting experience, that's for sure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a skylight in here first, because with a set that's a limited color scheme like this, being as silver textures predominantly, it just makes sense to me to have a lot of sky showing so we can get a little bit of extra color that way. So that's what I'm gonna do here right now. Just trying to get my setup right here. There we go. Bring that up too. Okay. So let's see what we actually have here in terms of stuff to work with. I think I'm going to rough out some generator designs here. When I say generator, like some kind of technology that you see within a tech lab, not anything, not anything too Doom2 related for right now at least. So I'm gonna raise these. And I'm gonna try not to use the curve tool too much today, but for something like this, it makes sense for these middle bars here. Now, what I plan on doing is lowering these to about here. I know I said these are generators of some kind, but I'm not really getting that feel anymore just looking at these. Kind of thinking that I should have some kind of connection in the middle here, and not like a bridge or anything, but more like a raised central area that is met in the middle by a slope on each side. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. And I'll probably lower that a bit to there. And I'm going to drop in some pillars on all four sides where this circular edge is here. So I'll copy these and drop these here. And these will be curved because they're pillars, it just makes sense. Actually, I could raise these a little bit like this. And then lower the roof counterpart like this. I don't think that's tall enough for a techno pillar yet, but I think a techno pillar will look cool here instead of just a completely raised column. So let's bring that up here. Tall techno pillar, perfect. Copy and paste that to each area. Okay. Put two different vertices on each side here, because I intend on putting some kind of, silver pattern or silver, what do you call it? I'm gonna see if there's any kind of light panel or anything I can put in here. Okay, so I'm just looking through to see what we actually have here. And like I said, it's a very small pack. We've got some good mid-texture variety here with the grates and torn open grates. Got something that can be used as pipes most likely. Silver crates, including a leaking one, and a variety of different light varieties here. Now, I think I could probably get away with this more limited color scheme with the silver by focusing a little bit on sector lighting as well when I go through this here. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to include the default Doom2 silver textures because, you know, it just makes sense and seems logical. So this will be used as well. And then I've got these for flats. Fairly limited, so we'll see what we end up getting here. I'm thinking I might want to do silver and orange. Just seems like that might work out here for me. So I could either do this. Oh, that's a bit of a weird height though, okay. Interesting. Or this. That'll work. So I'll put this on each side. And I'm going to have to find something to border this stuff with. Let's see. Maybe flat 20. Yeah, that'll work. For the moment, at least. And I'm going to draw into this like that. And do the same on this side. Sure, we'll go the whole top like this. It'll take me a little while to feel this out as I go through, because it's going to be a little tricky. Like I said, this is more of a pack that you accompany with something else. Me, I'm just going to see what I can do with predominantly just this silver texture pack. So yeah, we'll definitely be a little bit tricky. We'll figure it out. Like I figured out that dark base pack the other day, and that was only 15 textures or so. So now, I don't typically do all my texturing right now. If you've seen any of my past streams, you'll be aware of that. I usually do most of my geometry first. But with this, I might have to patch things out as I go, just so I have a better clue of what I'm working with. Thinking I should slope that with this also. Looks pretty cool. And then this up here will be sky. Like so. From the middle here, I'll hang some lights of some kind. Preferably, you know, silver variety lights, but depends on what I actually have available. There, and that there, and that there. There we go. So, what do we even have for flats? Not anything for light flats, but like I said, that's why I picked UDMF, so I can go ahead and use, you know, these textures here as flats if I need to. So this might work once I shift these over a little bit. Yeah, that works. And I want to use probably Sean 2 or something as a border on that side. Yeah, this will work. Okay. That looks pretty cool, actually. Now what we'll do is, while we're going along, I'm going to be adding in the sector colors. So we're going to use a very pale orange here. Probably that. See, that adds a whole lot more color. But yet we still stick to the theme of the texture pack. So that's good. I'm going to connect this by a beam here. Add an extra shadow. Same with this side. Like so. Okay. Now right in the center here, make center some kind of power-up or item. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump down to 16 here and draw out the center of this, like so. And we'll take the border from Sean 2 again. Let me just find it. There we go. That'll work. And the same there. So for some kind of central area like this that's so large, it's probably better off putting like some kind of supercharge or larger item like that here. And this area that is jutting out like this, this area here in the corner probably is best for a some kind of doorway or something leading out of this main room. So that's what I'll do here. And I think I'll just come up like this for now and make this a larger room, like so. Whoops, or not. UDP lets me here. Okay, there we go. Line that up there, so this is flush with this, and then from the corner connect like so. Oh, give me a second here. I'm just gonna get this saved so I don't have to hear that beeping anymore. Tenth map, silver textures. 10. There we go. Crazy to think I'm already on the 10th map of this kind. It's going pretty well so far. Okay. So let's get this doorway figured out. Probably want 3 up actually. There we go. Give us a little more room to work with things. And here I'll come out like this. So I can soften that front area of the door a little bit. Okay, so that brings us out into this room, which I'm going to lower quite a bit more than the other area. Probably even lower on this side. Maybe like that. Come out like this. And I'll bring this up as a lip like the other room did. Okay, so now we've got to find a way to make this a little more lively here in terms of our elevation. Because right now, we're kind of a flat level at the moment. So I'm going to do this. And like that. Lower this by 1. Lower this again. And we'll use that as a full slope, which will work just fine. Lower this and slope it here. Okay, so that gives us a little bit to work with here now. Of course, we got the main slope in the middle, which helps. Over in this corner here, we're going to drop a bunch of square lights. Let's see. I will slope these inwards, like so. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to lower the lights in this roof here. Probably like so. And then from the center of each of these, I'm going to do another light that drops down a little bit. Okay. And I'll use the inverse geometry as an excuse to drop the floor height a little bit and use these as pools of liquid of some kind. I'll raise these up like that. And I'm going to connect these all in an array. Like so. And right in the middle, we're going to have a weapon of some kind. So I'll curve that because we're trying to really make that as visible as possible. Now, because we're dealing with such a limited texture scheme in terms of color in this particular session, what I'll do is I'll focus somewhat on throwing down liquid whenever I can. So we're gonna have a bit of a flooded base aesthetic going on here. We've got the orange light, so I could go with lava. We've also got blue lights. I could go with blue as well. Let's go with lava. Lava and silver. We'll see what happens. Increase the brightness here. And in the middle. Drop this down a little bit. There we go. And connect our array at the top, like so. There we go. Now I'm going to set some detail into this wall here. I think a UAC sign would actually look very nice, so I'll use the stock Doom2 UAC sign. And I'll just scroll that down to 8 so I can get a little bit closer to the main room here. Like this. Crank the brightness up there. Now I think I'm going to curve these. Yeah, definitely. Makes sense visually. There we go. And in the corner here, I'm going to put a spawn. Like that. Drop that and raise this texture a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have to take inset texture, inset detail opportunities wherever we can. Like here and here, for example. Bring that in close and bring this in close. We'll use that as an opportunity to put a sideways mounted light of some kind here. Give us a little bit more color, because we really need to add color whenever we can, essentially. There we go. And here, we're going to try to come out and re-enter the main area. That's going to make the hallway a little long. So along the way here, we'll figure something else out as I draw this. I'll draw the main hallway to the center of this first. Like so. Okay. This corner here, do that too. Bring a little lip up here. And we don't want to lower this too low. There we go. We're going to draw a type of angle here at the front of the doorway to soften its entrance into the main room a little bit. Like that. And we're going to drop a light strip all the way down this hallway. Like that. And we'll use the inverse geometry to allow us to place more lava, of which in the very center is going to be another item or weapon placed. Like that. Okay. Crank the brightness up. And over here, we're going to have some kind of 3D floor that comes up like this. Up in this rectangular section here. So what that'll entail is a series of steps like so. They're going to go up to a raised platform that you can also go underneath. Like this. So I'll raise the steps up first here. You might have to add in more steps, you know, once I get this going here, if it ends up being too short of an area. Yep, too short of an area. Okay. So I'm going to split all these steps into two. Like that. There we go. And this will just give us a little bit more height. Not that we needed it, Doom guy would obviously fit underneath there. But if we're going to put a raised platform for a spawn or a weapon or an item of some kind, then it just makes sense to have a little bit more room. Okay. Now, it's always annoying copying stuff and then having to adjust it on the other side, but whatever. We'll take 2 seconds here. Like this. And there we go. Do that here. Let's see. Make this a 3D floor. Like so. $264 at 200. We'll go to 64 thick block somewhere here. Oops, where? There we go. We're not gonna go that thick, of course. That kind of defeats the purpose of making extra room in the beginning if we're gonna use that thick of an area. So that looks good. And suppose we could lower this. Oh yeah, definitely. We definitely could do something cool here. Like that. I'm going to get rid of the 3D floor here. Come on. There we go. Like so. Then I'm going to come in and make another 3D floor where I just removed that past area. Like this. Lower that to meet up to the previous one's ceiling. And up to here, which I'm going to cut a hole out of the middle now. Let's see. Oh, I know what to do. Okay. So what tag is this? That's tag 2. We'll go here and here. Change this to tag 1. And drop this ceiling a little more, like so. And that should give us a little window to peek out of. Yup. So now from here, you could theoretically jump from here to here also. Which it might be fun to make this just a little further out like that, and then select tag 1 here also, like this. Okay. So now you should be able to run and jump from here to here real easy. And this would be a good place for a railgun of some kind. So I'm going to make another 3D floor that I cut into this one, like this. And we'll get rid of that tag. And come out here to add another one. Just a little tiny nub here. Like so. Keep that flush with the bottom. And do that. There we go. Now I'm going to round these corners up here because that looks a little gross. Like this. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. So, a little peculiar looking, but it will work. It definitely will work. Okay, let me just think of my next step here. Now I'm going to have to do something with this northern wall here, because that is very bare right now. Here and here first, I'll inset some more detail. Now I'll probably try to use floor lamps or lights or something. Like that. And like that. Okay, drop that here. So it's even on top and, well, not even on top and bottom in terms of the length, but they give us a 2x64 height here for the tallest of lights if you want to put them in. Now I gotta figure out the elevation going on in this region. Lower that, and I'll lower this like so, slope that to there, and I wonder if this will be enough of a slope, or it might be too steep. Oh no, that's fine, that's perfect. Okay, good. Lighten that. Okay. Put some borders up real quick. Like so. Okay. And I'll just throw those borders in real quick. Okay. I'm kind of thinking just to keep the outside border like that. Yeah, that might look better actually. It looks too busy of all these vertical lines here. Okay. Now here, which let me just flip this whole thing real quick. This is bothering me a tiny bit. Current orientation at least. Like so. There we go. Now I just had an idea for this side. Could be fun to put some kind of a teleporter here. Oh, come on. There we go. Get rid of the tag. And raise this up like so. Lower that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so that's nice and even with that. And then from right here, we're going to work the teleporter. Which I'll put flush with the wall, because if I don't, someone will just come out, stand behind it, and wait for the next guy to come in, which is not what we want. Use these to inset some light detail, which I'll shrink down to 16 grid and bring them closer. Like so. And we'll put a lip on both top and bottom. Okay. Now these could be a good spot for a mid-texture area, actually. So I'll bring that back to here. And that to here. Oops, come on. There we go. These will be mid-textures of some kind. So let's just see what we have from this new pack here. I knew I saw some good mid-textures earlier. This could be nice. Well, then so could this. Let's try this. Make it impassable and block projectiles. Oh, that's kind of cool. Not a bit too close to the ground though on that side. So let's raise these. Like that. There we go. Copy this orange color. And do this. Crank the brightness up. Crank the brightness up for the teleporter. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. Put 2 rectangular lights here. Oh, come on. I'm not having luck in my copy and pasting day. There we go. And for here, being at the teleporter, meaning that we're kind of sticking with just the silver and gray textures today. I'm probably just going to go with this. Just play it safe with this one. Now the back panel here. This could be good. Like so. Do that. And border this. Okay. Turn the brightness up here. And I'm going to put a mid texture here before I forget. I actually have a good idea for which one I want to use. We're going to go with this. Yeah, that looks great. Take the orange light. And drop it. There we go. Put that also on this. And here. Crank the brightness up on that. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Now what I need is some kind of silver surface here. Which this should work. Oops, not there. Sure. Take this and put it around. Kind of thinking I should use this one. Yeah. Okay. And I'll use Sean 2 as my main silver on the roof here. Which I won't put silver everywhere on the roof, but it'll work here. And probably here as well. Yeah, that'll work. Now I'm gonna make those lights on the side here pop more by throwing down to the color in front of them. Like so. Okay. No? Okay. Like that. And like that, which is inclining me to want to put them going up the wall as well. Makes sense. And here we'll draw up the colors. The, the orange color we used earlier here. Like so. Does that do anything? What? Oh, there we go. I don't know what that was all about. Okay. Not sure why it copied everywhere there when I was just pressing paste, or whatever. There we go. Border this. Already border that, okay. And this side's good, and that side's good, good. So I gotta find something to put on the end caps here. Something that obviously makes sense, of course. I wonder if I can get away with this. No, I can't. And I've always hated that texture because it's not the correct size for anything. Yeah, very annoying. Let's try the stairs. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Looks neat. Whoops, come on. Not the whole entire level. There we go. Actually looks pretty cool. Now obviously, being that, even though this is, you know, the silver texture pack, I can't realistically go coloring every single surface in the entire level silver, right? So I'm going to come up with something else here. Like, I could do that, but do I want to? Probably not. That looks good. Like that, and like that. This flat here might actually be useful. We'll see. Although no, it's not, because you have that border on each side. Okay. How about just the one that has the circle in the middle? Could work. Oh no, it's got all the other stuff on it. Dang. Yeah, I'll go with that. It fits the gray blocks that way. And it kind of blends into the rest of the silver. There we go. That will work there. Now I'm thinking, because we have all of this kind of set up to be like a receptacle almost, that it might make sense to just drop a lot of lava in. But then how gross does that look? It looks pretty gross. So I gotta think this out a little bit here. Okay. What if I took this middle area like this and use this to hold the lava? That could work. Put that as a little lip there. There we go. Now for up here, I don't even know what I want to use yet. I gotta remember that I have these silver tech monitors too. Those are gonna be really useful if I can remember to use them. What do I have that will work tiled like that? Because gray will ultimately work in most of these areas too. I can see that some of the textures are messed up because I think some of the same patch names are used or something like that. I have no idea what's causing some of these to appear like that. But no biggie, we'll figure it out. Can I get away with this? Probably not. Dang. Let's try this. See, obviously that's not, you know, from the texture pack, but I don't want things to look boring, that's the thing. Maybe this would work. Possibly. Could. Let's see. Obviously it's misaligned. I'll align it in a second here. No? So I don't mind this so much for the bottom, but then it gets cut off weirdly in locations. So maybe it's best to just go with this and plaster that all the way around. This, put that here and here. Okay. That will not work. I need something there that will obviously match that silver texture, but I don't have much in the way of options really. What if down here I use this? Yeah, that looks good. On each side like that. And then in the middle here, instead of this texture, because I'm using it on the roof now, maybe if I went ahead with this texture. Yes, okay, we're on to something. That looks good actually. Good. Okay. Could work. Could work. This room will look better once I put some more lighting in, too. So keep that in mind. So far, I think we are on to at least the main scheme here. I don't know if it's smart putting that many parallel lines next to each other like that. It might be better to do this. That looks kind of cool. Crank the brightness of the lava way up. Crank that to 160. This to 160. And this also. Okay. There we go. Oh, I did not get an easy one today, that's for sure. It's one thing to deal with a restrictive texture scheme. It's another thing entirely to deal with a completely restrictive color palette you can use too. So we've got this teleporter here. We need to figure out where we want the teleporter entrance to be. I'm kind of thinking at the end of this hall here. Like so. Okay, I'll move this so I don't forget. There we go. Okay, that's something at least. Now, on this wall here, I'm going to actually widen things a little bit. Like that. Put that in the middle. Ignore my horribly squeaky chair. I'm probably going to get a new one at some point. It's starting to drive me nuts. And here in the middle, I'm going to put another place where I can put that silver UAC sign. Like this. Okay, so I'll brighten that up, and I'll darken this. How steep is this? It looks steep from that angle. Oh no, it's not that bad. Okay, never mind. Sure the brightness is right in this room. Looks like it. We'll drop this room to 144, just so I think it will look better. Like that. 160 there. 160 there also. 144 here and 160 here. Okay. Now we got a little bit of light differential going on now. The textures are looking a little bit better at least. Okay. Down here, we're going to want things to be pretty dark. Yeah, there we go. Same for right here, like so. This area also needs to be dark. Okay, good. Now there's no light from above. I kind of want to make that bright. Yep. And lower on the roof. And lower this. Ah, doesn't look right. 144. Okay. Change the lighting here. Come on. I find it doesn't like to select things that are similarly colored sometimes. Like the silver and the gray. It wants to select everything. There we go. Now what is going on here? Ah. I think what happened was I lowered the roof lighting only and not the entirety of the lighting. Okay. Bring that to 128. I normally don't do that, but that little bit of added darkness will probably look nice. Yeah. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, I'm having trouble with lighting today. It's driving me crazy already. Okay. And then this. There we go. Ah. I'll get it. It's a little annoying. There we go. Perfect. And this needs to go down 2 more, I think. I think so. Okay. See, because I accidentally lowered the roof first, like a fool, when I lowered the ground, it lowered the roof also. So now I gotta bring that back up. There we go. There we go. I have to see how dark that is in game because I can't quite make out exactly how dark that it's going to be right now. So just by looking at it in the editor. So here on the left, we need something else going on still. Let's draw the openings to some new hallways to begin with here. Like so. And then from there, we'll draw all the way up to here. Probably like this. Now that is a long ass hallway, right? So we're going to want to break that up a little bit. First, I'm going to curve these. Like that. And lower the roof. Probably down one more past this. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Cut this here. Slope it. And we'll slope it elsewhere too. To try to break up that hallway's middle ground a little bit. There's no need to do this necessarily, but it will help rocket spam. Because you'll at least have an area that's depressed that you can get into to hide if you need to. That might work. Put a light there. Or we could put lava at the bottom of that, where the arches meet, or pardon me, slopes meet. That could work. Okay. That makes sense to me. Let's get that teleporter working a bit here. I'm going to curve these in like that. And probably that same area. Yeah, there we go. And drop another one of those there. They're going to be lights. It's like this. Okay. Did I put a light over here? I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I did not. Okay. Not a problem. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. Yeah, it's probably a good place for some lava right here. Now keep in mind it's not actually going to be a hurt floor, but it'll help with the color thing. Drop a player spawn in. Okay, and let's get these teleporters working. We're going to use a no stop, because that'll be fun. Repeatable when player walks over, and we're going to give a sector tag of 500. And this at 501. And then put this as 500. Like so. Take these line defs and flip them. Do the same on this side for the action. Call this 503, whatever. And we'll make the sector tag 502. We're targeting that sector tag, 502 from here. Then we'll call this 502. Like so. Now he's got to drop the teleporter starts here. Put that here. Put it right against the back of the wall so you get a little extra seconds to think where you're going. Same with this. Save it. And now we're going to take a quick jump into Zandronum just to see how this all feels for now. It's admittedly a slightly weird map, but that's because I'm not working with as many curves as I used to. Not as I used to, as I usually do. And because we're working with a, rather restricted texture pack in that sense, so. Okay. So bear with me here. I just need to make sure that Zandronum is behaving itself. Okay. Looks like it worked. Okay. So let's give this a run around, see what we're dealing with. Roof is a little low there for a good jump. Teleporters are kind of set up nicely though. Oh, you don't need a jump. Okay, there's no need. So I won't need to worry about lowering or raising that roof. So that's good. Kind of looks pretty cool, actually. Imagine that. Imagine snagging a supercharge that way. That'd be fun. This hallway needs something else in the way of obstruction, but flow-wise, this is actually working pretty well. And this doesn't seem nearly as bad now with this big dip in the middle. Doesn't seem nearly as long, you know what I mean? So, that's pretty good. I didn't expect that to happen, actually. Gotta fix those tech pillars a little bit. Okay, good. It's actually not bad. Well, I didn't expect it to be bad per se, but I did expect it to be a little different. But it doesn't feel that off from what I normally make. The setups are all right, at least. What was I gonna do here? Yeah, it's a problem because of a stupid gradient. There we go. But now what's going on this side? Come on. I hate when it does that. Select the whole thing and move the whole thing. Thank you. There we go. It's not even. Is that even? No, it's not. What am I doing? Let's see. That's better. At least these are all even now, but now... Bordering is so much more of a pain in the ass if you're not using curves. This is honestly my opinion. What am I doing? I think that's... Yeah, it'll work out. Just I gotta mess this around a little bit till I get there. See, why am I doing that even? Just go back to where I was. I'll figure this out later. So I just can't be bothered right now. I do not like the look of whatever's going on here, so... Same with this. You see we got like a big, 16 by 16 plus 32, 48, 48 right here. And just 16 against the wall here. It makes no sense. So, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Okay. There we go. Okay. So in this hallway here, I might want to add a couple more of these UAC signs. It'll probably end up looking pretty good. If I make a row of 3 here. Like so. Okay. Yeah, that looked pretty cool, I think. The silver UAC sign from the main game in here. Which, let's hope it fits. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, I want to add a little bit of a bulge to the front here. Like so. There we go, that looks way better. Curve this to 88. Whoops. I hate when it does that. Or when I do that, pardon me. There we go. cut something into here. Maybe some kind of orange panel light or something. Because that's there. We should probably put it over here also. Probably, yeah, that's better. Because now you got like a area that's bracing the door a bit, you know? Okay, so far we know that our main gameplay idea works. I'm not sure these tech pillars are doing what I want them to do, so I'm gonna get rid of them. And just extend these as pillars all the way to the top. There we go. Okay. Now I'll put these here because the way these are aligned already, this staircase, it would be horrible to go in and do that manually. So I'm just going to put them on the edge of a staircase because I think it actually will look good. Yep. Probably go up too. Kind of looks a little bathroom tile-y, but we'll see. I'm actually surprised these line up correctly here. I want to put this down here, yeah. Like so. Come on. There we go. I feel like whatever I'm hitting today just isn't hitting correctly. Like on the program. Okay. I think that actually works though. It's a little weird looking at all the it'll work. Now down on the floor here, you probably will have to go with this. It's just because it's a pattern that works repeated that many times. It actually looks pretty good. So I'll go with that. Now we need some kind of lights, orange lights of some kind. Or maybe I could set... Huh. Let's set these into the walls here. There we go. So yeah, looks good. Okay. I gotta figure out something to go here. That'll work. Now these two kind of look cool stacked up against each other. Or does that look stupid? I can't tell. Maybe if I just do one, like this. Okay, there we go. We'll put a weapon platform here. What am I doing? There we go. We got this going on for here, but we need something that can repeat down this hallway easily enough. Could work. Except that, like, I hate that stupid black line that goes down the middle of this texture. I wish you just get a proper silver texture. Flip this 90. It kind of works because they line up perfectly. I think I'll go with this for the slopes at least. Okay. This could be a good border texture, technically. Let's try it. No, not there at least. Take this. So I don't want to just plaster the silver gradient on the walls all the way down because that's going to look completely terrible in my opinion. At least the square texture is a little more modest. It's not so bright. Top here, I gotta find a way to put that silver texture in. The orange light texture, pardon me. Will this work? Maybe. Yes, it will. Wonderful. Oh, isn't that great? So I need this one. There we go. Put it on the side. Okay. That works. Actually looks good. All right. So what kind of weapon should I put here? Probably a plasma gun. That'll work. I need to lower this roof at all. Okay. Darken this a tiny bit. Like so. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. That there, and that there, and here. Same on this side. That's not what I wanted. Here I gotta still make it look like it's lined up correctly. That's fine. Okay. Take that border texture I was using. Put it along the entirety of this. Although I'm probably gonna take the UAC signs and put some orange light on them. Okay, like so. I don't think I'm gonna put... No, I might have to. Yeah, I might have to do that. It's alright. Okay. Do the same over here. Like that. Okay, that gives me an excuse to drop the orange glow. Perfect. Did I do that over here already? No, I didn't. There we go. Okay, we are getting places here at least. So yeah, a relatively basic layout. If you look at it on the automat, we've got a lot of interesting movement going on here. We've got a teleporter that comes out here, and then you can strafe run across right to the power up in the middle. So that'll be fun. So yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on here at least. Only problem is I gotta find a texture that's gonna work to cover the entirety of the walls out here. I thought there was a gray brick I could use. You know what? I'm gonna use stone too. Why the hell not? That'll help break up the colors a little bit. stone 2 is annoying to use because it isn't tiled right by default, see? So that is just... Not sure what the purpose of that would ever... You know, how that would ever help anybody. Even back in the day. I have no idea what that staggered brick tiling is supposed to do for anybody, but whatever. Okay. Now I gotta go all the way over here. And down here. Fix that little sliver at the top. Like, why is that even a thing? There we go. Raise that up to meet the roof. Do the same all the way down here. There we go. Okay, so it actually looks pretty good how it's splitting everything up. Or at least framing everything correctly. Because it's a rather neutral texture. But it still matches the silver, you know what I mean? There we go. Now at least this can come out to here and not look weird. I'm going to have silver going on inside of this, because without it, we're not going to have enough silver going on in this hallway. And that is going to look weird. Okay. And here and there. Here and there. Okay. Starting to look like something at least. Oh, I just wish I had a lateral set of lines or something. Like this here is split into rectangular tiles. That's no good. What about gray 1? Would that work better? Yes and no. What am I doing? Okay. Let's try it again here. Or we'll come back to that because I can't figure it out for some reason right now. Put a 64 vertice here to match the other one. Take this whole region here, or not. Come on. It's like it wants to select like everything else just fine, but not here. Huh, weird. Okay. Put a vertice at the end of each of those. And take our border texture, like so. I intend for this gray brick to go around the entirety of this room and probably not use it much elsewhere. Like this. Or not quite. There we go. Here as well. There we go. Yeah, that looks right. Probably take silver on the inside of this. And probably on the bottom. That. Okay. We'll come in 64 on each side with this brick. Like that. And take this concrete texture again and border it. There we go. Do the same here. Oops. Okay. Put lights on the inside of this, so I'm not worried about that yet. And these, I don't want these bricks going this far in here. Come on. How come it won't just select the pattern like it does for every other block on Earth? But no, not for this one. Gotta do that manually. There we go. Just frustrating sometimes. Like for the bricks, when I'm trying to do a large selection like that, it has no problem. But for the crates, it wants to select every crate on Earth. Quite annoying. here with this, because it's already flush anyway, I might as well. Here and there. I like these orange lights, they're very nice. Okay. And now I can do the bottom and top of brick. Like this. Now an area like this, I'm not sure what to do with really. Maybe that. See, the more I repeat my textures, the more I risk this looking potentially boring. You know what I mean? I don't like that border on it. Maybe this? Yeah, that'll work. Like, no, it won't work. Like this? Yeah, there we go. So I gotta do it on all the other sides now. There we go. Where's my normal silver texture? I'll put that there, and this one here. UAC sign here. There's my silver texture. That around the edges of that. Take these two, which are different from the others, do that, which is even. Whoever thinks they should put a static sound in a MIDI, like that's just not something we need. Okay. Take this silver texture, put it here. Oops. Save. Okay. We are getting there. We are really getting there, actually. Just about 2 hours in, we have most of what we need done, so. I'm gonna put some lights here, like this. There we go. Drop them here. Okay. I can probably use these again on the sides of this. No. Maybe this one? Possibly. Possibly in that middle piece at least. Yeah, that'll work. I'm not gonna, coat the rest of the area like that, but that will work. Okay, what else do I need to do here? back wall can be brick, which in turn makes this brick, like so. Take the silver lip for this teleporter here. I'm gonna really crank the color up on these teleporters because I want them to draw the eye, like really easily. I don't think there's orange particle fountains, so I'll have to make do with something else, but perhaps yellow. Yellow under the orange light will look orange anyway. Okay. Frame this on either side of that concrete texture, like so. Put this here. Yeah, that works. Put this on this side. That there. Border that correctly. There we go. And here we have a curve, so I don't have to, you know, mess around the bordering too much here at least. Yeah, that looks good. Scroll this up again. Nice. Same with this side. Nice again. And we'll go with the silver on the bottom here. We'll flare this too. Let's see, how much did I do here? Halfway through the middle square, okay. Shrink that down to there. Fix the fake contrast, that looks egregiously awful. There we go. And take the silver here as well. Okay. Steal the color orange from here. There we go. And put it all on these. Like that. Same with the lava. Okay. I can probably use this brick again on these because I have enough distance from the rest of the areas. Except for here. Dang it. See, every other area stops at the entrance almost for this brick, so I'll probably do the same here. Okay. I gotta find something I can do with this area. I could switch to different bricks. Yeah, I could. Let's do that. Like that. Okay. Now that means I can do this. And Nope. Maybe if I go with just normal concrete for once. Okay. Go for concrete for the roof here. Silver on the entire array of lights. That'll work. Now things will look a little bit more lively once I drop some items in, but so far so good. I know I'm griping a little bit here. It's just I'm having trouble just figuring out the initial things I need to do, you know? So grab that concrete again. Okay, and our orange lights, which I'll grab them over here, so I know these ones work on that plane easily. Well, maybe not that easily. We'll see. Seriously? Try these. Yeah, sure. And like that. Take the silver and frame the light. Frame the entirety of inside there and here. Might as well do the ceilings and floors because they're partially obstructed by your sight anyway. So it won't look very repetitive at all. Okay. What else do we need here? Oh yeah. The lighter orange. There and there. Okay. Here, 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 and here, and here. On the lava as well. Okay. That works. This whole roof in here is that color. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I gotta figure out how to use these bricks a little more interspersed. If I start here, like so, follow the whole way, whatever. Like that. This will be bordered. Like so, with the concrete border. And we'll drop the darker concrete in the middle. Make this whole area concrete. And this side, you see now that contrasts poorly there. Let's see. There we go. That works. There's the silver I was using. On the corner of this, that'll look nice. There we go. Okay. We're actually getting somewhere. Wow. Oh, I like this MIDI. Could go like that. Use this as a different texture, like a differentiator in the middle. Like this. Might as well just continue it down the wall. Why not? You got this to divide you up from the other brick at least. Now up here, I'm going to probably want to put some kind of light. Oh no, this will look nice. Or not. Yep, there we go. Like so. Take the silver texture and frame these sides so I can border that a little bit. Oops, not quite like that. Where's the silver texture at? We will not be listening to that. There we go. There, I found a silver texture. Jeez, there we go. Okay, so I'll border these at the top with silver because that makes sense. Yep, same of those. And then here and here, there and there. Now this top piece will be a light. Remind me, I got silver 3 here. I could easily use that somewhere. Okay. Go with this for now. Or not. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, it looks really good, actually. Weapon platform in the middle here. There we go. Looks cool. And we need to put a light set up in these. So what do I use for this? Oh, I'll use these ones. That'll mix things up. Maybe not across 3 though. Ew. Ew. Okay. Maybe not. On these though, these will work. Okay. Like that. I gotta find something else through there. Well, why doesn't this fit at all? I don't understand. Do not understand. Maybe try something else here? Does that work? Yeah, it does. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I think we almost have the main texturing done. Take the light color from here and apply it here also. I think it looks really cool, the silver with the orange. Get rid of this, because, I don't know, it doesn't make much sense. There we go. Keep this bright though. Okay. I'm trying to fix the fake contrast there as well. Good. Ah, I didn't notice that was uneven. That's annoying. There. Okay. What else do I even need to do here? I'll drop in some lights back here. Go with a tall techno floor lamp, why not? Okay, that looks good. And in here, yeah, why not? We'll go with the same lamps. Makes sense. Okay, so that looks good. Oh, or not. Maybe pick the shorter ones? Yeah, that looks better, okay. Okay. There we go. Maybe try to get away with this. Yeah, looks cool. There we go. Now what else do I even need here? What's going on? What do I have missing? I'll add a little weapons area here. So, maybe there's a way I can add a computer or something back here. Like that. Like that and put that there. Okay, so this back part, I can probably use that one computer I was mentioning I saw earlier. This one. Okay. And then take this. scroll that down to the middle. And frame this on both sides, and then take the orange, put it here, crank the brightness up. There we go. That looks cool. And then put a weapon platform right here. Using the silver. Nice. I'll shrink this. Shrink this down to 52. Yeah, that works. Okay. Put a spawn here. Like so. And I guess we'll border that with the silver here. And maybe this. But lateral. Lateral will look better. Okay. Fix that. Can I lower the brightness on this? Yeah, I can. Nice. Alright, let's give this a run around, just see if there's anything that I left that's missing a normal main texture. And then we'll go ahead and get some items dropped and do our bot test. And yeah, so far things are going pretty decently here. I am 2 hours and 15 minutes in so far. Okay. Let's give it a shot with Xandro. Okay. See, that's bright again. Like, why is that bright? In the editor, it's not bright. And that kind of stuff doesn't make any sense to me. Bit of an odd level, but I think flow-wise, pardon me, it actually works pretty well. It's just the color scheming, besides the orange, you know, the orange and the gray kind of pair nicely. It's just a little odd. Maybe when I drop the sky and the items in, it'll look a little more vibrant, a little more alive. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, cool little map. It's just a little... It's a lot of different from what I normally do. But the trying to resist using too many curves in this map, I think helped it, because I'm using mostly the traditional textures paired with the silver, right? So if I was to come in here and do things how I normally do them with my curvy tech-based look, I think it would look a little awkward. But I'm just gonna run around for another second here or so. Doesn't flow bad. It's actually kind of nice. Now this is a level that bots should have no problem playing at all. Not because it's flat, it's because there's not much going on in terms of like required jumping or anything along those lines. So it should be interesting to see how they behave. Okay. Let's get those items placed. And I already know where I want most things, so it shouldn't take me too long here. Okay, we'll put a supercharge here because why not? It'll be fun. And we'll put some health bonuses next to it for added color. Put a couple of stim packs off in the corner so that you're required to actually, work to get them a little bit. Now granted, that kind of makes it look a little lopsided on this side without the stim packs. But I'm not entirely sure I'm worried about that. Maybe I should be though. Yeah, let's get rid of those stim packs and put floor lamps or something. Because I'm convinced these are far enough over that they're never going to impede anybody. Might give me an excuse to drop some more orange too. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, crank the brightness. Well, we don't have any orange in that lava. Wow. Okay. Get that. That here. Kind of looks cool, actually. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Put a box of shells here, here, and here. Health bonuses going up the middle of this. Okay. Turn these here. There we go. One more. This corner here is a perfect spot for a super shoddy spawn. Okay. And put another one here. Probably another here. Okay. So we'll probably want that plasma to be a spawn. So 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. And this level is probably going to need 5 or 6 spawns, I imagine. Put a rocket launcher here, but not as a spawn. like so. And this here we'll put as a green armor. Okay. In front of there, we'll drop a cell charge pack. And over here, we'll put a railgun, which will look like a shotgun right now. Like so. Take that and duplicate it, but we're not going to have shotgun shells there. Like that. And in here, we're going to put 2 rockets each, like so. Here we'll put a chain gun, just in the middle enough that you can still dodge it very easily if you want to. Put a backpack here with rockets on all sides. And we'll put another super shotgun here, but we won't use this one as a spawn because that's way too close to the teleporter entrance. Up here by the teleporter, we'll put down 2 stim packs, like so. Probably maybe a box of rockets. Haven't put one of those down yet. Like so. Is that impassable? It is. Good. Okay, now on the other side of this, we'll put 2 rockets going up on each side towards the super. Like that. What is this MIDI? Put another rocket in this corner down here on the opposite side of the map. There we go. Is that close enough to the wall? Oh, a little too close. Okay. I'm not getting lucky here. There we go. That sounds more chill, at least. Put some armor bonuses down this hallway. Okay, looking good. Entrance here, we'll put a couple stim packs, like so. Do the same, one at the bottom of each stair. Now remember, we got this little thing here, and below that, we got an area. So let's put a super shotgun spawn down here. Kind of an interesting spawn because you'll have people flying over your head all the time, which I might have to change around once you do some actual human testing, but that should be fun, or at least, you know, at the very least interesting. So cell charge pack here, like that. Okay. Let's just see how we're doing here. 2.5 hours, okay. So I am ahead of schedule today. Which I'll go to 3 hours regardless. But if I'm ahead of time that far, I probably won't stick around for 4 hours. It doesn't make much sense, right? I'm not going to start a new map in that time period, of course, right? So a box of rockets somewhere here. And a small cell charge there. Probably a box of ammo here. I kind of feel like his backpack is not, you know, the best. We put that here. Change these to shells. And use this as my main super shotgun hallway. There we go. Okay, now to drop spawns. I'll give a railgun spawn because the hallways are so long that it'll actually be useful. Like so. That super shoddy, yep. We'll send him down like this. That's 2. Send this plasma guy out west. 3. This super shotgun will go north, obviously, and not much else you can do there. Okay. You know, maybe I will give that rocket a spawn. So that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have him going east, though. Oops. Oops. Delete that entirely. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably good enough for a level of this size, really. I spoke too soon. Let me do one more thing. Put another super shoddy here. And we'll put a guy going diagonal at this point. There's 6. That gives us 6. And this guy's going this way, so you won't encounter him very easily. And he's going down here. Yeah, that should work. Okay. I actually made way quicker time with this than I thought, so that's pretty good actually. What I'll do is I'll take a quick washroom break. So I'll just pop up my note here. So 5 minutes from now, my time would be 7:07 p.m. MDT. Okay, and I'll be right back. You know, in that time period, of course. So yeah, and then we'll do our bot test, which I'll do a little bit longer of a bot test because I'm a little ahead of schedule today, and then we will likely call it a night. So I'm hoping to get us at least 3 hours of stream going. So I will be back in a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back from my short little break there, and we are going to jump into a bot test now. I think I'm going to go for 100 frags. Shows I'm at the 2 hours 40-minute mark in my stream, so I'm definitely going to carry us over 3 hours. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that bot test done. See how these spawns work out here. Okay. So here's Xandro up and running. Okay. So yeah, map looks way better with a lot more items sitting in it now. Because now you got green going on, you got blue going on, beige, brown, all the item colors, right? Oh, I didn't put my... Okay, yeah. So give me a moment here. I'm going to open up my Slade real quick and drop in those extra items. My Sky, my Song, and my Railgun. It'll take just a couple minutes. I already have Slade up and running, so... There we go. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something, but open this here. And we'll open the silver texture map, like so. And now I just got to get the pack here. There we go. And last but not least, I need to open my constant resource pack. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I knew I had it somewhere. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to drop all of this into the texture pack at the bottom here. Grab my map and drop that in as well. Okay, I don't think I need this one open now. Or this one. I'm going to go ahead and save this as the correct file here. With textures in. There we go. Now I just got to do a couple things with map info and the like. We'll make that sky move 0.4, a little fast, but whatever. Now I was trying to think up a map name and I was gone for those 5 minutes there. I'm thinking something reflections or something reflections, something along that line. Can't think of anything right now. Silver salvo? What's a salvo again? Isn't it like when you fire a gun? Like a group of people fire a gun at once? Isn't that a salvo? Could be. I could be misremembering things completely, but that's what I'll go with for now. It actually sounds kind of cool. It's got some double alliteration going on with the LV and the LV and the S at the start of each. So kind of cool. We'll see what happens with that. I might change it down the road, but I kind of like it. Okay, now I gotta drop my sky in. Go with a Macedon sky. I'll probably go with something orange. Seeing as we did focus so much on the lava. Oh, that'll look good. Go with this. That looks snazzy. I like it. Yeah. And we'll call this S1 so that my map info grabs it correctly. Okay. Drop in a song now. Which you won't even hear us when we're playing it right now because so I'm not going to bother changing the existing playlist right now just to have that play over and over for, 30 minutes. So I'll change that to 1 so it saves correctly in here. And what else do I need? We got sky, music, there's my railgun, there are all the textures, all the sounds, end doom, M doom replacement, decorate code, and the map itself. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So now I'll get Slade out of here. Like so. And I'll open it up in UDB again here. This should be it. Load up Doom2 now. There we go. And last but not least, we'll load up the silver texture pack again just to be on the safe side. Okay. So that should work. There we go. That message that for the error is not anything important. It's just telling us, hey, your railgun is defined as a shotgun. Oh no. So, not a big deal. So now we should be able to get some bots going here. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Jump into Xandro with the Deathmatch parameter on. So this should be a railgun. Yep, there we go. Successful. Okay. And let me just check that that's being picked up correctly. Looks like it. Yep. Okay. So time to drop some bots in. We'll drop in our usual tougher bots. Ultimus, Manek, or Manic, whatever you want to call them, and Orion. I'm going to type in bot skill 4 to see if it does anything. Oh, it'll change it for next game. See how inconvenient that is? I mean, I have to reload everything. So, because their stats are already good enough, we're not going to worry about that. Let's see. Time limit. We'll go with 30 minutes, and frag limit, we'll go with 100. Yeah, that should work. There we go. Okay. There we go. I got my HUD back up now. I had it down because I was taking screenshots earlier. He popped out of nowhere that time. There we go. Where's everybody? Oh, jeez. Scared the hell out of me. Ah. Oh, this is not going the best. Okay, super shoddy. Come on, don't fail me now. There we go. Down 1 so far. There we go, that was nice. Or lucky at least, you know. Ah! Yeah, just what I needed. Ultimates in a tight corridor of a railgun. Go. Ah! Oh my god, I jumped his rocket. Holy crap. Glad I got that on recording here. That's ridiculous. Can't believe I survived that. How am I losing the lead here? Ooh. I thought I was gonna get that green armor, I guess not. I kinda like the setup though. The map itself is working pretty well here. Down 4, good lord. Ah. Okay, so far so good. Oh! How did I jump his rocket again? Someone chasing me? Yeah, I knew it. Oh. Okay, yeah, the map actually looks better than I thought now that I have all the stuff going on in it. Which I say quite often, like, oh, I'm not sure about this map. And then I get into the actual gameplay part and it looks pretty good. Ah. Oh, come on. Jesus. Ridiculous. He keeps getting himself though, so he's not like getting too far ahead at least. What? How did I not get that? As if. I didn't expect that to happen, actually. I'm down 6. Like, what am I doing? Oh my god. Not getting lucky here. There we go. Oh, that was close. And of course, Ultimus comes in, finishes the job immediately. Come on. There we go. I didn't think I was going to make that in time. Panicked a little bit. Ah. There we go. He's busy chewing a wall. Same as this guy. What's he up to? He just took my supercharge. Oh, I was still invulnerable when he hit me. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, come on. It's funny that they know to pick that railgun up, even though it's not the same railgun that they're used to using in terms of their code. Like, it resembles the Z-Damon railgun, but it's not, technically, you know? So I'm surprised that they know how to seek it out. Like I said, Zandrona bots are pretty fun. Oh my god. No chance. There we go. Yeah, see, this is actually a fun little map. I was worried for nothing. Oh, did he take my soul seer again? Never have I been so offended in my life. Ah. Ah. Don't get me. Ah. There we go. Oh, someone's around here. How am I down 6 again? Oh my god. There we go, there we go. Be a third. Yes! You see him snap on me like that? Like, give me a break. Ah. Not getting much luck here. Oh, I thought I was gonna escape through that telly. I guess not. Where is he? I heard him. There he is. There we go. Now we're back into the swing of things. Ah! Where'd he go? Ah. Oh, how unlucky is that? Oh, come on. I hit the supercharge, immediately die. Wow. Nope. Gonna handle that. There we go. Halfway there, I'm tied for the lead. Like, come on. Oh, I have to focus here. So far, I haven't lost a bot fight yet in all 10 of these new maps, but today could go different. You never know. Oh, come on. Always got the perfect rocket going. Where is he? You see that guy in the back, way in the back, sniping me? Like, give me a break. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, he's doing the same thing again. That's so obnoxious. Granted, of real human players are not going to even hit a fraction of that kind of chain gun damage, so... It's not indicative of, like, a badly made hallway or anything. It's just annoying. You know, because the bots can hit you perfectly with it. Where is he? Ah. At least I got him. Counts or something at least. That was incredibly sketchy. Ah. Oh, what kind of spawn is that? Come on. There we go. Whoa. Give me a supercharge. Ah. There we go. No! How did I survive that? Oh my god. Here's a fun little lull. that went well. Come on, come on, come on. Up 6. Good. Good gravy. There we go. Come on. There we go. Another one. Up 10. Okay, yeah, I got this. I got this. Unless I really F up now. Okay, 19 left. Ah. What went wrong with my aim there? He was waiting for me. Wow, that's devious. Okay, I can't be letting him get these easy frags like that. A couple more. Oh, come on. Like 3 consecutive railgun shots? Oh, good. He's getting obnoxious there. Ryan's probably like chewing a wall somewhere, so I haven't seen him for a little while. It's way up here. Yep, I knew it. So you can kind of predict where it'll F up sometimes. It's weird. Okay, 10 more, and I win. You know, provided I don't get wasted here a few times. Ah. What? Oh, I hit the wall. There we go. Oh my god. He hit me as I was jumping in the air, stopped me and hit me again. Oh. At least he got himself. That was pure luck. Come on. Yay! I win! That was close in some areas though, like, good lord. Way closer than it had any right to be, really. But yeah, that's the bot test done there. And that leaves us with just, let's see, was there anything I would change that was horrible in that? All the spawns worked out pretty well, actually. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would add. Maybe I'll move another super shotgun into that room. This room here. It just seemed like I was like constantly looking for one if I was in that area, so. There we go. But you know, I think that worked out pretty well. That teleport area is fun when you go across from here to here for the supercharge. Supercharge is in a great position too. Well, it goes without saying it's centralized, right? So you got directions from here, 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 and out of the teleporter. And out of this spawn, right? So you got, and this spawn. You got 9 entrances to that supercharge. So with an even larger group than 3 or 4 people like I was just playing, this would be a pretty good little, you know, FFA level. But yeah, I went with less curves this time. Still have some, right? But I just figured if I'm using mostly silver textures and the old Doom 2 textures, I might as well try to resemble the older stuff a little more. And I think it worked out visually, at least. Granted, like, I don't have a ton of the new textures in here, but I added them wherever I could. Like these and these. It's just because I feel this pack was more meant to be like an adjunct to like another pack that you're using instead of just being focused on it by itself. So I paired it with Doom 2 because I figured Doom 2 has all those extra silver textures too, right? So it could work out. And I think it did. It looks and plays pretty decent actually. And there's my sky, my nice sky. But yeah, I think that wraps it up. Basically, I'll be back on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. MDT, Mountain Daylight Time, to do another one of these, which will be my 11th map in the series and my 9th stream. I think, wait, 9th stream, 10th stream? Something like that. I'm losing count at this point. So I think it's a good thing, probably. Anyway. Here's what I'll get next time. I got this one out of the way, which is one of the harder ones, I thought. You know, I did use a lot of Doom 2, but if Doom 2 is matching that theme so well, why wouldn't I, right? It's not like with the Dark Base situation where I wanted to challenge myself not to use Doom 2. In this situation, there's so many good silver textures in Doom 2 that if I didn't use it, it would kind of be a mistake, I think. So yeah. Turned out better than I thought. Silver Salvo. Good name. I think that's a decent name at least. Yeah, I might still change some stuff. None of my stuff is permanent. It's always tentative. I always can go in and, decide I want to change the name later or something along those lines. But looks like I was able to get another map done in my allotted period. And we were coming in at 3 hours and 13 minutes, so not bad. A little short of my scheduled time, which is 4 hours usually. But when you get something done quickly enough, there's not much I can do because, I'm not going to start another map right now. 45 minutes left. The whole purpose is to get one done per session, and then on Saturday knock out 2 in a row. So yeah, I will see you later on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. MDT. Thanks for stopping by. Till next time.